did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was...
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. Something happened there. 1 sec, I need Nightbot to be working. If it does, it might not. There it goes. Okay, we're back in business. Bloody thing has to be reset every single stream. I used to be able to just leave it running, but now I can't. Right, who have we got? Insidious and Pam on YouTube, and we've also got Squatilia, Skellington, Smooch, Lena, Tash, Dark, Sleepy, 3, Lonely Girl, Bless, Greg, Harsh, Pad63, Mark, JPVVA, and Karate Kid. How you doing? Welcome to the stream on Twitch. People from everywhere. Oh, what a fucking day. Up at 9, which is bloody early for me, considering when I normally go to bed. And then non-stop all day. Also, just in case you were wondering, yes, the Infinite Archive Lazy Sork is live on Patreon early access if you have the perk. If you don't, you can get it, or you can wait until Monday. Well, Sunday, technically. Monday, realistically. Thank you very much indeed for the sub. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat. You're a legend. You've been here for 16 months. 15 months on the bounce, actually. How's the stuff and things Friday evening, Zai? It's happening.
Hello,
it's always happening. But the Lazy Sork is now live on Patreon early access. If you don't want to see it right now because you don't want to get the perk, then that's perfectly fine. It will be free on YouTube for everyone. I think I put Monday. Maybe Sunday. Who knows? Let me see what I posted. pretty sure I posted Monday. Because Monday's the release day, so people can have it on the day. But we'll see, because technically 2 days, that will be Sunday. Maybe I do have to do it Sunday. I said Monday. We'll release it Sunday. Monday is for the Warden build, but I can't tell you anything about that either. So if you have access to it, no spoilers in the chat. That is a perk that people pay for. You are sworn to secrecy. So shush. I don't need to do anything on this character. I thought I had stuff to do, but I don't. I mean, I do, but I thought I had inventory management to deal with, but I don't. Nope. I just need to get fucking transmutes. Swab. Not transmutes, keys. Actually, both, to be perfectly honest. Where is my tank? Because we know what's going to happen. People aren't going to turn up on tanks. I'll pug. One won't arrive. Don't be dead, Claw. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did I do the ninja button? I didn't, did I? There you go. Which version am I on? Infinite Archive version. Ooh, we could do that. Gravy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Pledges or archive? Pledges. Do you know what? I'm going to do a poll. Don't answer. Don't answer. I'm going to do a poll because we want to take advantage of this fucking thing. Let's see. I never let the audience decide, so you get half a choice. Allow votes with beer tokens. No! Not allowed. That's cheating. There you go. Good, just chilling. Thank you for asking. You're welcome. Fucking knackered, dude. Absolutely fucking knackered. It's been a heavy, heavy week. The laser sword video that went out today as well, I had to record it twice. I recorded it yesterday, like 27 fucking takes. Or cuts. And then when I went to edit it today, only the first 10 minutes had bloody mic on it. Because there was an update affecting my system at the time, which knocked the fucking microphone out. So I had to do the whole video again. That was annoying. That wastes an entire day that you don't get fucking paid for. So fucking great. But it's done, so whatever. Hello. All part of the fucking job. Subs are ninjas. Thank God it's Friday. Slayer Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We've got a poll going up on Twitch at the moment for those that are interested. We'll see what happens. Boing, boing. Selling skins. Good for you. Boing. With a side of hate the person that bought it. Pledges? Really? After all that? Did I put archive correctly? I put archive instead of archive. That's probably why. 2 people wanted archive, 12 people wanted pledges. There's not many people voting, is there? I disagree. Fuck it then. I'm doing pledges. Journal quest. I'll do 1 pledge. Haha. Ouch, will trade you for a poop nah, right? I should have put beer tokens as a way to scale it, because then that would have been rigged. CGI Shadows, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where's my armory, dude? You, come here. And give me this one. Done. Goodbye. And he's got a different costume as well, look. Isn't he mega? Yes, he's mega is the answer. That's what you have to say. Yes, he is mega. I don't really need that one, but I mean, I'll take it for now. Wrong button. We've got a mod in the chat. You have to be good now. He is mega? He is. Who does he look like? Well, close to. That's as close as I get it. In fact, his skin has got to be different when he's in this character. So we're going to change him back. I have to check. It doesn't save your skin, which is really annoying. It should save your skin. There we go. Shao Kahn. It's supposed to, but he has like a pale skin on him normally when I have that costume on. So it's a bit more obvious. Did I just steal something? The fuck? I did not. I disagree. Something is seriously wrong here. Boing. Boing. Happy Friday. Indeed. Welcome to the stream. You can't fucking catch me. Yeah, whatever. Should have paid the gold. That's what he just said. Did you hear that? Watch him not swim. Look, they're scared of water. Not even gonna try. Then a thief, right? Thank you for the chicken attack, much appreciated. Well, that's done. Right, what have I got? Janelle quests. I've got Blackheart, Coral Ari, and Elden Hollow. Okay, activity finder, dungeon finder, specific dungeon, Elden 1. Go. Should be quite quick, actually. We hope. Outfit is awesome. Thank you very much. Looks mega, doesn't he? It's been the same outfit for like 6 years. Maybe less. Zero. Oh, Zero's here. I mean, hi. Zero, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Funky Monkey and David and Roy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. This says Roy or Ray. Neither. Probably got it wrong both times.
I love winning. Drinks all
Doing pretty
around.
good, thanks. Good. Glad to hear it. You know what? Active dungeon finder specific. Let's dump that. Or not. Let's do random first. The first one, Roy. I thought as much. I knew that. I found a group. IR tank. Hide of me. And no one's queuing. Why is it? The DPS are always the ones that complain that there's no fucking queue. But they're the one that doesn't actually ready up. What a waste of everyone's time that is. I've got to avoid guards now for 300 gold worth of bounty. So that's a tip, people. If you're ever trying to get away from the guards, just run as far as you can into something wet. Because they are scared of water. They can't swim. PSRQ as tank? Well, no, because I got in there as a tank. So that was fine. Let's try again. Yeah, bored waiting an hour to no auto join without PC. Well, that's a shit excuse. Who uses that as an excuse in real life? Boing! You can't justify it. They're just lazy. Federon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh man, that would have looked epic. The dude is still in the queue and still hogging it and still not readying up. See, this is a queue that is ready. So they're there. That's why I only queue as a tank or a healer. Well, you only queue as a tank or a healer if you're a tank or a healer. If you only ever queue as a tank or a healer and you're a DPS in vet content, you're part of the problem. Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Moon Hunter Keep. Moon Hunter in the chat. Actually, that's not the command. MHK maybe? Or MK? I'm not sure. How long are you streaming for today? Until I've finished. Boing. Someone says hello. Hello. Where the fuck is the hello button? It's different on this character. There you are. Hello. My character screamed yes crazily.
Where's that Silver Dawn Valor gone off to?
Exclamation point MK probably for Moon Hunter Keep. I'm not sure. I changed it ages ago.
This one doesn't go running off, you hear?
I gotta remember all my buttons. Come on, let's go. No one's doing it. Rip. Someone's got the quest, haven't they? What's wrong with the bloody door? Thank you. He's not running to the quest. That might be the cleric. I think it is.
I need to hunt. I need to feed. Lucky us.
Are you seriously telling me we've got a... No, we don't. I thought someone else was taunting then. That would have been awkward. Moon Hunter was the command. See, now we don't know what it is because everyone put a different one in the chat. So by the time it caught up, who fucking knows?
No one leaves this prison. At least no. I'll show you why I'm the one who runs this prison.
Smooch for the win. You can't tell. We don't know. Because so many people spammed it.
Let's give our prisoners a feast.
Where's the other Wolof?
Feast the prisoners. I'm sure they're hungry. Guard
Bash it. Thank you. Oh, what a legend. That was quick. I don't need that skill on. I might as well change it to something else. I mean, it's nice to have, but I don't really need it. So I will take nothing else for now. Fuck it. It was Smooch. Did she try again? It was Smooch. There you go. Congratulations. The thing is, we had to check it, though, because we didn't know for definite, because so many people tried at once. It doesn't say Smooch did it. You get this one. That's it. It's the only one you get. Doggy doggy. This is almost not warrior. It is. It's almost like people know the build and then ask me what it is, even when they know what it is.
I won't let you take them from me.
I'm never going to run out of resources with this group. It's ridiculous. That's a good thing. Almost Immortal Warrior. You've made up the command, Slayer. Just put Immortal in the chat. Builds will only give you the link to the page where all the builds are. That won't give you the specific one. Stupid bats! That is not yet actually required. Meow. This room sucks! I just pulled that. Nothing happened. It is laggy today. That's a few skills I've tried to fire now that haven't actually gone off. Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. Thank you very much. Thanks for the fart. Something's going on with skills. Skills are not firing very well. Neither are bar swaps. Did you really just aggro to fucking Strangler? Don't do that. He suck feet.
I love winning. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Ah, Danger Mouse, Danger Mouse. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. I'm not dead. Someone's got to interrupt that fucking thing. No one is interrupting the thing that they're killing. Really? Interrupt, you moron. They were standing right in front of it trying to kill it, but wouldn't bash it. I think that was done on purpose. Bash split, thank you. The healer's mega. He knows. This is why I make videos about the tutorial stuff. Teaching you about heavy attacks, interrupts, blocks, dodges, all that kind of stuff. Because they happen and they're required. They rip no death. Welcome to Pug Life. Welcome? Like I'm new? Get in the queue, Slayer. Original pugger. Most people are too scared to fucking do it. But if I could fit one bar. What, a fucking interrupt? I mean, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Danger Mouse mechanic kills all tanks, and it's not the tank's fault, ever. You take heavy attacks because you can't block. You fuck. Let me bash on the bar. Really wasn't taking much damage either. Do one heavy attack. You've got to kill those so that then this stops healing. For those that don't know, that's what you got to do. Hope you're doing fine. Metal, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well as well. Well as well. I know what I meant. You are doing well too. There you go. Grammar Nazis won't get me now. You can throw out as much deeps as you like. If you don't have those Spriggans down, that fucking thing is not going to die. Break free. This fight is quite simple. Split up into twos. The reason you want to split up into twos is because if someone gets stuck with a Strangler, you're screwed. So, 2 people in the middle and 2 people going up after Spriggans. Really simple. Whenever the Spriggans are healing, you got to kill them, otherwise this thing will just not die. Buddha, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Trigger's got to die. Not yet. Big machine gun face. Boom. Love that mechanic. Nope. Still more Spriggans. If you don't kill them, he will heal all day. You can actually burn past that last phase, but you've got to time it incredibly well. 9 times out of 10, you won't do it, even if you're capable. They're not killing them. Okay, one dude is. We have a mega healer, actually. Still a Spriggan alive. No, Devin's dead. They killed me. Get off. Nice.
We have to keep moving. The Bailey up ahead is...
Fucking doggy. Did you hear that? I cast the skill and the sound was delayed. Skills are not doing very well in this dungeon today. The healer's using one-handed shield. Yes, which is why I said he's probably using the cleric. I don't think they are because they've got different sets on, but the idea is there. Same amount of health, same setup as far as weapons are concerned. Maybe. The heavy armor. Put cleric in the chat, Slayer. You might need to see that so you know that I already know that that's a thing. Because while people will shout how tabooish it is, it's incredibly powerful. It was fun one time when yourself and a ninja group nearly killed that boss in one sitting. That's true, actually. Vigix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thotin, also welcome. So, for those that panic in here and go, oh my god, get the dogs off me, taunt them. You can't taunt the four-legged dogs. You can chain them and you can pin them, but you cannot taunt them. They don't listen. So if you're being chased by one, bring it in. Literally as simple as that. Who was that with a new membership? Gifted membership from Maurice. Thank you very much indeed. You are a legend.
I need a champion,
there it goes.
And you've got the job.
Thank you very much indeed. Beer and cake in the chat, people. Whoever that was that received a gifted one, make sure you say thank you to the gifter. That is a membership on YouTube. You have emotes. They're going to ignore all the ads, aren't they? Okay, but it might get tricky. They can't be pulled. Doggies can, but again, they can't be taunted, so it doesn't make a difference. I should have not interrupted to teach him a lesson for not interrupting when I was in there, in the other room. You just need a tank to wear a bacon ham suit. The boss went quite well, actually. The heals are really high. Maureen was gifted a membership from Maurice. You are a legend. I forgot you can do that on YouTube. It's still quite new, actually. The membership's been around for a while, but the gifting of it hasn't. Who's gifting to Maureen? Epic, so close, right? Wrong button. Good afternoon. Jaron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hiding in the cupboard. Why are you here? Why are you here? Don't stand in there. If I get hit, you get hit. You die. I turn them away on purpose. And everyone's standing in front of the AoE. Okay. Don't blame me if you die. Where the fuck am I going? Wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. It's the other door. We don't want to go in that cupboard. We want the loot, though. You pull it, you tank it. If you die, it's your own fucking fault. Impatient DPS. Always the first ones to die. Always the first ones to complain. I promise you I didn't eat a friend. You didn't? Okay, good. I mean, it's not the weekend, though, so maybe you will for Sunday. I love it when you make the guides and still go the wrong fucking way. My biggest pet peeve with pugs, people standing where I'm standing, tanking the boss. Well, it's quite clear that I'm turning it away, isn't it? I'm protecting the group. Standing in the way of it is a little silly. I mean, if you can survive it, great. But, I mean, you might die, and it will be your fault. I don't want to go in there. Door. Jeffy, come here. He's doing it again. Stop standing there. Oh god, he's gonna die. No, he isn't. It gives me really bad anxiety when someone stands right in front of Juffy when I'm trying to tank him. I don't need anything out there. Looking for chests and shit too. I don't actually need anything for the sticker book in here, but I'll take it for extra money. That dude's run off again, hasn't he? You missed one. Why are you standing here? I mean, things are getting splattered, which is amazeballs, but don't stand where the tank is aiming stuff, especially not with a giant werewolf. It will kill you in the face. That's a tip for the entire stream, by the way. Don't stand where the werewolves are. One moment, you can run in the middle of a tank in SCP last boss and share fire. One moment you can... What are you talking about? Heavy sack? I know, it popped up over there. He stopped healing to tell me there's a heavy sack. You can run in the middle of tank in SCP last boss to share fire. Slayer, I've lost what you're talking about. Are you talking about the laser beam? That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to have one safe zone each. Bash, 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 bash. Yes. Get dead. I hope they're ready for this. Oh man, wrong button. Can't see, there's a fucking tree in the way. Who farted? It was you, wasn't it? It was as well. It was pad 63. That Juffy needs to die. Otherwise, people are in trouble. Splatty McSplat pants. Did die fairly quick. Got risky though. Not for me.
Hello, motherfucker.
For the deeps. Who said hello? Ari and Zell, you suck. Can't chain them. They taunt. They do that now. So, big tip for the little doggies. If they try to heavy attack you with a conal effect in front of them, dodge roll backwards. Do not turn side to side to side to side, because if you do that, it will spin and get you anyway. It follows you. Learn that quick or die faster. Got Ari and Zell. Briansu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I got them all. You're mine. Resources for days.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. He's taunted. He's taunted. I'm not dropping any of these. Not a chance. I'm gonna get these doggies too. And that one. Got them all. You can't taunt everything in a room without an AoE taunt. Fucking can. Watch me. And maintain buffs and debuffs and shit. True story. Dead. That dude died. Don't know what the fuck killed him. Never mind. What's up, Zion Ninjas? Crazy Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. GG. Thank you for group. Always say that. That's what mega people do. Was doing a vet AA on a boss, mage boss. Everybody was never the tank. Everyone was dead. Part for me. I got kicked because I stayed. I part for them. Ooh, you need a better Samsung. So everyone died except for the tank, and you got kicked for being alive. Got it. Social group, leave group. Does anyone in the stream have the cleric build on PlayStation EU? Specifically that build.
No. It goes against my beliefs, but
don't say, oh, I do, but I'm on another server. That's useless. Appreciate it, but it's useless. I'm asking specifically for that server. Boing. Instructions are hard for some people. Nope, never made it here. Okay. So no. That's as useful as yes, but on another server. So you still can't help. Where you aggravate in the chain lightning and killing the group. No, I don't think you understand what happened. The tank was the only one left alive at execute. And they got mad that the tank was living. So they kicked him. You can't aggravate chain lightning. You can only stand near the person that gets it. Aha! Bye! I'm getting chased by guards all the time. Put VAA in the chat if you want the actual guide for Infinite Archive and not Infinite Archive, for Arthurian Archive, and how the chain lightning actually works versus what people will force you to believe. Some people have been almost forcibly positioned in such a way that is very uncomfortable and against the mechanics themselves. I.e., Mike Macon was on a stream once and people told him he must stand in a very straight line, otherwise everyone dies. Awkward. Now, on VKA, sure. That one? Nope. Not even remotely related. Howdy Zai and all the ninjas. How you doing, Gutulef? Welcome to the stream. So it's legit. It was fucking crazy. It's like they were near the tank and was away from it, so not sure if it was dancing. No. That's not what... So if you already have context about this particular situation and you were in it, she sees you, she blasts out of sight, out of mind. She does. But also, you're responding to something that is not even remotely related to chain lightning. King didn't say anything about chain lightning at all. He just said he was the only one alive left, and so he got kicked because he wouldn't die. This has got confusing. I think the information that wants to be shared is different to the information that is being spoken about. Don't worry, we know the mechanics. That's what the guide's for. But yes, you need to stay out of her sight. But you also need to stay away from the person that gets it. So if she can see the tank will get zapped. If you are 7 to 10 meters away or more, you won't receive a zap from the tank. But if you get too close to them, you will. However, you can get unlucky because she will turn it around sometimes and drop ads. And if she does the chain lightning at the same time, block and keep your resistances up. Otherwise, you're dead. Boing. That's rare, but it does happen. And on the hard mode, you can either stack and all block at the same time, or you can just spread the fuck out and use half a semicircle. Half a semicircle, that's a quarter. No, use half of a circle. It amazes me how much people assume when it comes to VAA. It's because people are fucking stupid. I don't mind if people don't understand. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But when people forcibly give people misinformation and then swear by it, it's fucking exhausting. So I was doing a ninja tank dance. I don't know what you're doing. You're on both streams, Harsh. It's tricky. You don't have to be up a butt. You do not. But again, this is something that I repeat on stream all the time. We've taken ninjas from stream into there 6, 7, 8 times a night sometimes to teach them how to do it. And they all know. It's just that sometimes you'll get those pugs where people have to just shout noise and try and pretend they know more than they do. Melee range is 7 meters anyway. They changed it. Before it was 5, now it's 7. You can stay way away from her. There's a preach to the choir going on. It amazes me how much... No, I read that already. Fuck. Living tank kicked out. I'm living... Slayer, I don't know what you said on YouTube. I don't know. I'll just nod and agree. Yep. Got it. So no one's got cleric. Okay. Does anyone have the book wizard that they're comfortable with? Does anyone have book wizard on PlayStation EU? Prop Wash, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. People out there being peoply again. Yeah, it's tricky when conversations cross over and then just words fly across the screen. I've got 2 chats running at the same time as well, so it gets really confusing. Someone must have book wizard on PlayStation EU. I refuse to believe that nobody's got it, because I've seen them. Wanker's in the chat as well. Typical. It seems like you are better this week. Hope all is well. It's not all well, but it's manageable this week. It's better than it was. Do you think it will ever get any more classes? Really want a barbarian or a bard? Maybe, but not right now because we've only just had one. Also, bear in mind, bard, most people would assume that that means loot, play songs, etc. That would be a weapon or a guild skill line that any class would be able to do. So I don't think that would ever come as a class if they ever release it. I think that would be more of a skill line. Who knows, though? At the moment, they haven't mentioned anything about any new classes, so we're definitely not getting one for at least a year. You have a book wizard? White Tiger, whisper me if you're playing book wizard. So I start the differences between sword and board blocking and ice staff blocking besides the resource used for blocking. Nothing. So if you ignore the skills themselves and you ignore the resource type that you utilize, the blocking part of it is identical. I've made a video about that explaining it as well. I think it was in Malice? I think I explained that. The block mitigation bonus is the same. Bard skill in would be nice. It would be nice. Boing! White Tiger's going to whisper me with a book wizard. Do we have... Do this for science. Do we have an off-balance Templar that is capable of holding their weight? And even if they're not, do we have one? If you are on one, whisper me on PlayStation EU. White Tiger's on book wizard. Perfect. Good evening, Snuggle. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. When we could sing Fucky McForearms to sleep. You can't sing him to sleep. You love book wizard. Thank you very much. You're labeled as a tank, by the way, White Tiger. OBT is Adrea. Excellent. Now I'll take... You could do another OBT. That would work. Do we have another off-balance tank?
Hey!
I have 2.
Listen!
Doing one of you. Get in there. Long fucking day. Very long day. You listen. Nobody is capable of holding my weight. You're not fat, Smooch. You're just tall. That would be funny, walking up to people hitting them over the head with a guitar. It would. Zobloat party. Or you could let me show my own stream, Greg, instead of shouting spoilers. Calm yourself, Iago. Let me get there first. Smart ass. I know what the stream is thinking. No, you don't. Magoo. See, you didn't know that was coming. That teacher. I feel like I should not catfish like that. Where the fuck is my minion? That isn't correct. Bollocks. Typhus, you must have some potions for me. Oh, you do. You got millions of potions. Not the ones I want, though. Fuck it. We'll be fine. Okay, so we don't have another off-balance temper, apparently, because nobody's joining. Fuck. Venom will be good, but you've got Ring of the Pale Order, so that's useless. You need to change it to something else, and we don't have enough time to do that. So, I'll take... I'm going to mix and match some things. If we do get another Whisper for another OBT, that would be great. But if not, I'll think of something else. Let's have a look. I have to remember my own bloody builds now. So fucking many. Millions. I feel like I should... No, I read that one already. What's changing in the update? There are like 44 pages worth of changes. I can't go over those all in one sentence. However, if you go onto my YouTube channel, there are some recent videos going over changes to certain sets, certain skills, etc., etc. It's not 44 pages, it's like 40 or so. I don't remember exactly, but there's a lot. And also, I did a live patch reading, so you can relive the whole thing if you want. Went through the whole lot. There's new sets coming, there's 2 new dungeons, and there's some combat changes. Status effects, above all, are being enhanced. So all damage types at the moment are the same, unless you buff them with another source. Obviously, if you buff flame damage, fire does more because of that particular skill. Or if you buff poison damage, it does more because of that particular skill. But flat, all damage is the same. The only difference is status effects. And they're enhancing them quite a lot to encourage people to make choices as to which damage types they would like to have. Fless is on OBT. I did not know you had one. I was then going to tell someone to pick something else. I had a really good idea as well. I'll take that. For those that join Patreon, or those that want to join Patreon, bear in mind, the Infinite Archive Lazy Sork is now available to watch for 2 days. No spoilers. Take the patch notes. I mean, there are a lot. There are. So I couldn't explain it in one sentence. But yeah, state stuff is changing. There's some new sets and there's some new changes to classes, including Sorcerers and Nightblades that will make you wet the bed. Oh, what about Necros? Yes, Necros too. But Wardens, yeah, Wardens too. What about Templars? They didn't get anything. They did. They got 1 skill. But there's lots of stuff. Hello all. Yes. So you're the book wizard, so I don't need that fucking heal on the bar anymore. Let's swap this out for the other version. That's what happens when you're trying to condense your statement on stream. Some smart ass will always talk over top of you and tell you the bit you missed. You didn't miss it. You just made it smaller so it was more digestible for the audience so you can move the fuck on to the next subject matter. It's a true story. It happens all the fucking time. Do I want that? Yes. Yes, I do. Let's try this. Don't need that heal anymore, but we'll take it anyway. Wrong skin. Wrong costume. Needs to look mega. Right. We're going to do a random because we can. Activity, find a dungeon, find a random vet, go. Happy weekend. Magic, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hi, kids. Kids? I hope you lot know how to light attack. Fucking last boss is nowhere near as difficult as people make it out to be, but they make major mistakes. Right, watch this. See this? Can you do that? Can you do this? Watch. Ready? I'm going to do it again. This is fucking mind-blowing. Ready? I'll do it with 1 finger. Watch this. Wow. Let's see if the group can do it. You lot, do this. Just once. Don't do it twice. Just once. Oh, Fless can do it. White Tiger, I dare you. Do this. He can do it with the resto stuff. Now, while I'm mocking that, obviously, it's as easy as that to do the last mechanic. Yes, there's other stuff involved. It's stressful. But the one mechanic that fucks up everyone, no matter how good they think they are, is this. You just have to hit a bubble. So if you stand in a square, all facing each other, so I face Fless, Adrea faces White Tiger, and I hold the boss still here, everyone can see over everybody else's shoulders. So everyone knows when a bubble's coming down, you can't fuck it up. But what people do is they go, oh, the boss has got low health, let's nuke it. Nuke it. Dude, the bubble's going to hit the ground, you're going to die. Let's go. Whee! Oh, wrong skill. Wait a minute. It's not technically the wrong skill, it's just a different version, and I'd rather use this for now. Because we've got too many snares, and that would be a pain in the ass. Let's go. Skills fire, please. What the fuck? Has twice today that hasn't fired. Is this on vet? That was quick. And now we're there, Greg. Now we can shout about how cool it is watching boom booms go off. You have to let me get there first. So yes, now it's a real thing. It's disco pie fucking emotes. Cass, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I did not mean to dodge roll. I meant to loot the stuff. Mine. We're doing the secrets, by the way. Because reasons. Mine. Oh, no, Fless! Don't be dead. What are you dead all the way up there for? Fless is up the hill. Leonard, did you pull the Wi-Fi out? Pedestrian staff's light and heavy attack. Death dance. Never getting bored of that. Never getting bored of it. Whee! The secret's kind of self-explanatory, but
Hello
show
there.
you anyway. If you want the guide, put GD in the chat for Graven Deep. It's definitely not that one. This one first, then this one. Then I bet it's this
I
one,
love winnings. Drinks all around.
and then this one. I should have put a lottery ticket on. So you have to obviously trigger the minion, and then beat him up in the face. Until this happens, then you got to beat that up in the face. 3 damage. And then beat him up in the face again. Rinse, repeat. Fresh haircut. A couple of days ago, yep. When was it? Wednesday? I think Wednesday. Get dead. Secret acquired. Let's get the fuck out of here. First boss is the coming up. It's nowhere near as difficult as people make it out to be, but you have to be very aware that the mechanics that we saw on the way here, where you have to pick up, where you end up getting a circle around, you have to go and drop it on that thing up there, the piles. That is very relevant. You have to apply those. So that's breadcrumb mechanics for the boss, basically. They do that a lot in ESO. They teach you stuff before you get there, so you kind of already half prepared for it. Don't stand on me, you'll kill me. Did you really just drop the synergy on my head, White Tiger? I disagree. You dropped the synergy on the burrow. Anyway, turn the boss to the wall. You don't have to hug the wall, but you need to turn him away from the middle of the room. If you do that, you'll be fine. He'll always come back to you anyway, so don't chase him. HG Wells, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Looking sharp. Thank you very much. That's twice I've been told that today. Amazeballs. I'll take it. So once you get rid of these minions, you drop that circle on the burrow. Simple as that. Now, it is more important than a regular synergy, so it will be over any healing or bonus synergies you get from your group, so be very careful not to activate at the wrong time. White Tiger, put it on the thing. Perfect. Where's the boss? Above my head. So, stab him, and then put your back against the wall. He will run around the room, a bit of a triangle. There he goes, and he'll go over here, and he'll come back. There's more like a square angle, rather than a triangle. Squircle. And I'm going to pretty much stay here. Unless your feet are covered in goo, don't move. not that difficult. People make a big, big mess of this because when he runs around the room, they panic. He'll come back. I've got him taunted. He has to come back. He's also stuck. His shadow is out. You need to get rid of this thing. Did you take the synergy and stay there? The boss is stuck. Remember when I said he has to come back? He doesn't, you know. We've found a bug. A feature, even. So the circle on the floor that killed White Tiger is because he didn't deposit it on the burrow. You have to drop it off. Otherwise, if you stand in it when it goes boom, it will kill you. Oh, he decided to fix himself. I just dropped it on the ground like a noob. Don't be dead, Adrea. People keep standing in poison circles. We brought a healer and everything. We were so prepared. So while you don't chase him around the room, you can still damage him. Bash, 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 bash. No, you're not facing the group. I live in England. Yep. Love this dungeon. My third favorite. Your third? What's your 17th? That was messy. Never mind.
Look, you're on the desk.
Boing. I'm pleased to know the last boss is actually a bit simpler. Hit the boss, kill the ads, hit the bubbles. Pretty much it. Interrupts would be nice, though. I should probably wait for you to kill him. Don't go more than 5. Keep it simple. I should hope not. It was sarcasm. Don't worry. It went over your head and hit the fridge. I will take this. Boing. These hurt. Don't get caught by them. I know they look tiny, but they're not. They are as nasty as the secret boss in Shipwright's Regret. And he's also hitting other people. You know, here the Queen Rip played ESO until update 35. No, I fucking did. I doubt it. Boing. Swing. Big boy. Archer. No, you don't. Where are my meteors? I'm spamming ulti for you guys. Where's meteors? We're gonna do it first time. Without fail.
Like a fish enticed by bait.
White Tiger's gonna get caught. I'm gonna get caught. No, I'm not. Yes! My gems! My gems again.
Do not feel bold.
This is where it gets really tricky. Really tricky. Don't worry, you don't actually die. It just keeps resetting the bastard.
Hurry,
They're under or over? It's over. Oh, fuck off. I disagree. I got too close. I was looking really good then. Not there. White Tiger cheated. Stood on me. Had his stomach. So. More manageable than it was. But I've got an appointment on Monday, so we'll find out. Section needs to be Mission Impossible theme playing. Yes, it does. The first time I ever saw it, I actually one-banged it. But since then, I'll keep making fuck-ups. Ninja game, it's really fun. Don't underestimate this bloody thing either. It will wreck you. It hits incredibly hard. I know it's easy to go, oh, that's not that difficult when there's a tank in the room. It hurts. Wrong button. I'm gonna bash it to death. Use. Headset's dying. RIP. Super secret scroll portal. Portal of apology is what we call that. That is when the game wasn't as happy as it is right now. We used to crash in dungeons and all the rest of it. You still can, but that depends on other variables, not just the server. That was basically, sorry you died, get back to your group now. So that's why I call it Portal of Apology. Or sorry you crashed. Here's a shortcut. I taunted that. I disagree. Where in the land of fuck am I going? This way. I feel like I've gone backwards. I am going backwards.
Flooding wore away this tunnel. The sea always wins.
Where the hell am I going? Oh, this way. Door is here. No, it's not. I was going the right way. This section needs to... Oh, I read that one already. Up and round. I thought I was gone round in the circle because there was no fucking enemies. So I got lost again. I always get lost again. We found him! Surprise! If you crash on a no death run, does it count as a death? Sometimes, yes. If you're out for long enough. Generally, on a trial, it can do as well, but it doesn't always. This boss is quite simple. Kill the blast bones. If you don't, he'll get bigger. Much bigger. Use a secret. Mind the laser beam. I'm going to press it. The laser! And don't run away from the ads. That'll just make a fucking huge mess. Come here. You're running away from the ads and making it more difficult for the tank. Bring them in. People always fuck that up. They always run away from the ads thinking it's going to make everything easier. It's not. You're just going to die faster. Boom! Big smack. Fucking archer. Activate the laser again. No, can fuck. Please kill the ad. Bomba! Haha. You wish. The little ones do blow up quite quickly, but if you run away, you're in trouble. And dead. He gets massive. Excited for the certain sound effect, I can't say. Just wait for it to happen, Greg. Wait for it to happen. You keep preempting my audience for stuff. Preparing them. We'll see. Maybe it won't happen. Boing. Hype. Little bit. We've got until Monday, Rich. I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know if you got the email. But your game that you make all the decisions for, as a creative director, did you know that your patch is out on Monday? Just in case you didn't know. You have a week off now? Brilliant. We're going to get loads of bugs and they're not going to get fixed. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm really excited for it, dude. Cannot fucking wait. It's going to be absolutely mega to get hold of all that stuff on live. And then I've got to wait for console as well. Fuck. Whee! There's other people working on the game too, you know? Yeah, you know what? Maybe they should do some work. You're right. Oh, dear. Adrea, you're dead. Don't know if you know this or not, but you died. I thought White Tiger said he was on the Book Wizard. Is he going to heal people? Maelstrom Dungeon. Maelstrom Factory. Where they made all the stuff and things. For those of you that didn't already know, by the way, there is a very cool update for update 41 regarding gamepad mode. How many people in the chat play gamepad mode? No, keyboard and mouse OP, bro. No, that's a stupid statement. Don't be dumb. Use whatever peripheral you choose. But how many people use gamepad mode? I do. Gusty, how you doing? Yep. So, would you like to know what the spoilers are? See this here? See this? Well, the PlayStation 5 controller, generally speaking, you need to use DS4 Windows. I'll take the blame. You have to. They died because you didn't heal them. You normally have to use DS4 Windows to kind of use a sub-program or whatever else programs you use to make the PS5 one work. And then people have add-ons to make PS5 buttons appear. This is plug and play with PlayStation buttons as of update 41. You just plug it straight in like you would an Xbox controller. Try it. If you haven't seen PTS already, go do it. I'm here, please. Awesome. Yeah, it's mega. Flesh is dead. Rip. The Wraith is in the room. Greg, put the sausage roll down. You've eaten too many. And have got a roll rush? A little bit. He's telling people what's going to happen next. Stop being in the corner of the room. Come here. He's still in range. He's still going to hit me from there. Fucking idiot. Are you ever going to stream again? He gets asked that all the time. He's not going to tell you. He might tell you. Won't tell me. Not fair. Just have a look and watch as I do cool stuff. Yeah, it would be really cool. You gotta let me do the cool stuff, though, instead of telling the audience what's now coming. Where the fuck have you been anyway, Greg? You've been working. Eating all the sausage rolls. Wish you would, though. Yeah, me too.
Let's get to the station center.
Where the fuck am I going? This way.
Central core is right behind. Blocked.
Wing. Monetary time. Fuck yeah. Vacation and working. I don't want to be down here. We need the secret. We missed it. Where's the tunnel? Not there. Look for chests. I don't think I'll fill the sticker book for this one. Is a game worth buying? Worth is subjective. It's whether you think it's worth your money. The short answer is yes, but it's your choice. Boing, boing, boing.
You're swimming into danger once again.
It's an internet thing, isn't it? Worth, viable, all that kind of stuff. Are you looking for an MMO with an abundance of choices that isn't the same copy and paste linear design as everything else that already exists over the last 25 years? If so, yes, it's worth every fucking penny. In fact, I have it 3 times. Follow-up question, does it require time cards to play? No, you can just buy it and play it. You can pay a monthly subscription if you want to get loads of other bonuses, which I won't go over because there's too many of them, but they're awesome. But once you've got it, you just play it. It's free to play. There's just other stuff you can get if you want. I assume you want me to press the buttons? Okay, I'll press the buttons. Where is it? Not that one, not that one. That one. Watch out! Move faster! Oh, your reactions are way too slow. Oh, dear, oh dear. Let's try again. Adrea's just running for it. He doesn't give a shit. Go, go, go! Adrea, you're too slow. You didn't even move!
Try, but fun to watch you sizzle.
Somebody go, for fuck's sake. It's like herding cats. Upside down cats with half a leg. That one will do it. Fless has got better reactions. It's getting there. One more. Maybe one more. Fuck's sake. If other people highlight them as well, it messes everything up, so I can't see which one they are. 1 hour later, maybe. Oi! That was close. Yes! Fless is the winner. Very excited for the status effect changes. Love them, especially burn and disease. Yeah, they're fucking awesome. Boss round. My bad. Ran past him. I was too busy trying to go and loot something. Nothing there. Does it have raids as well? That promises it. Yeah, it does have raids, but they're smaller than most other MMOs because there's a lot of stuff going on. It's very active combat rather than cooldown simulators. If you want to play ESO, basically appreciate the fact that you played other MMOs, but delete any knowledge of them while playing it because it's a completely different game. And if you try to play this the same as other MMOs, you're going to be really confused. It's not what's best, what's endgame, all that kind of stuff. There's too many choices. There's too many. You can do whatever the fuck you like. Any class, any race, any role. No class or race is tied to a role directly. Everything can do everything. If you don't watch the ads, either sub or get Twitch Turbo. Yes! Ads, bad timing. Bing. Boing. Does it have nice progression at least where you can actually have endgame content and gear progression like stuff for work for? Not in the term that you're... Not in the way that you're thinking. You're thinking of the linear design to the MMO where you have a certain character at a certain level, you build it up to X, Y, and Z, get this gear, go to this gear, go to this gear, go to that boss, then done. No. Everything is accessible. Everything is equally as important. Do whatever the fuck you like. Is there cool stuff to see? Yes. Is this cool stuff to get? Yes. Are you tied to that stuff and require it to be there? Most certainly not. You get to build and level your character and interact with the world throughout. It's very different to other MMOs where you are forced down a linear path. Any hard battles? Hard, again, that's subjective. Depends on how difficult you find it and how good your team are. If your team sucks and you're really good at it, it doesn't matter how good you are, they fuck it up for you. They're fully nerfed easy mode game. No, it's not. No. I think you're looking for Warcraft Part 2. This is not it. If you want billions of possibilities and play however the fuck you want, you're in the right place. There's easy stuff, hard stuff, depending on what you consider easy or difficult. Group stuff, solo stuff, whatever you want. Whee! And everyone can play with everyone regardless of their level. Because the content, you scale to the content rather than you having to be X, Y, and Z level to go into it. Yoink. Stand in a square. Otherwise, you're in trouble. I'm going to get wrecked. Basically, there's a big circle in the middle of the room. If one person gets a side each, that way you can coordinate much easier and you can see the bubble behind each other's heads. Otherwise, someone's always going to miss one. Quite hard to find a game that's not nerfed. Since you've got no experience in it, you have no relative gauge for what nerf would really be. The game has undergone 3 years worth of combat changes that has enhanced the game, not lessened its credibility in the market. It is fucking mega. You're building up your own fake anxiety. It's not necessary. Honestly, it's a fucking different game. You're gonna love it. Why not hard mode? Why not you? You go do it. Just fire. I read that one already. No, I was asking if this game is nerfed and can be also be tough. Nerfed versus what? Has it changed over the last 10 years? Yes. Is it less relevant? No. All the content is still equally relevant as it was when it first came out. There's something for everyone, correct. Oh, I looked at it while fucking fear was on. Rip. That was really dumb. That was my fault. We are scattered everywhere. Every day is a struggle here. Indeed. This bit's quite simple, but people fuck it up. Bash. Bubble. Oi, Drea, well done. I saw that. That was close. I don't normally tank them there. I would normally tank them in the middle, but I got distracted. Then you remove 99% of the mobs taken it, so anywhere can win anywhere and nowhere fit in. No, you're talking about different... Remember what I said about different games? This is one of the bravest moves for any dev, for any MMO in the world. They actually had the balls to do something different. Like I said at the beginning, you have to delete the fact that you played other games. Appreciate that they were fun, but don't... you don't have any real base for comparison for them versus this when it's very, very different. It's not the same structure. It's not the same design. Any class, any race, any role, any content you fucking like, it's up to you. It's wide open. Oh my god, I'm not looking. How dare you? It's active combat as well. Like I said, it's not a cooldown simulator where you just have to keep on cooldowns of particular skills and that's it. You have to pay attention to what you're doing, which is something I'm not doing at the minute. It's fine. I'm reading 2 chats anyway, YouTube and Twitch at the same time. It's what happens. Skill based. Yes, it is. But you can make it difficult or easy for you, depending on how you want to build. You can calm stuff right down and make your build very, very simplistic so that you can focus more on mechanics, or you can make it really, really complicated. It's entirely up to you. Again, without flogging a dead horse, again, it's your choice. I know that's a really odd concept and it's very confusing for people because most games try to either handhold you or force you one way or no way. This game is not that. I can't make that any clearer. It's its own beast. You can do anything you like. The only thing that prevents you from doing things is your own choice. Whee! Kill Malcolm! And again, when we do have pick up several servers for Pop, or is there one big server? There's 6 servers. One for PlayStation EU, one for PlayStation NA, one for Xbox NA and Xbox EU, and one for PC EU and PC NA. So you pick what you like. Oh, man, there's a fear, and I know, and I should have moved, and I didn't. This is the part where people usually miss the bubbles. Population, the game gets full. Sometimes people can't log in. Not all the time, but it does happen. There are no stats online that will tell you exactly what the server populations are, because the devs don't have to tell you that. But the servers do get full. And that is after last year they updated all 6 servers. They introduced new hardware. Things got more better. And you're going to miss the fucking bubble. I'll get it, shall I? Oh dear. I've got the res. Get off my feet. Get off my feet. You are some of the best players in the world. Is that because you're there?
Drinks all around.
Don't listen to Zero. Like you know. We have the creative director of ZeniMax Online Studios in the chat. Don't tell everyone though. Is EU Pop okay? Again, servers get full. Not all the time, but sometimes they do. If a game can get full, it's by no means dead, like stupid internet people tell you. Generally speaking, when people tell you a game is dead, it's because they're bored of it and they want everyone else to follow them. If you get bored of something, just stop playing. Turn away. You have to turn away from fear, otherwise you're fucked. It's that desperation to want to still be relevant, isn't it? Like, oh, I want to quit this now. Yeah, well, I don't. Well, it's shit now. It's dead. Follow me. No one's following you, dude. If you don't want to play anymore, don't play it. I have to admit, I find EU servers have more friendly people than NA. That's an impossible thing to gauge, dude. That depends on who you're talking to, what you're talking about. Dickheads are all over the world. It's not down to the location in the world. Humans can be pricks. It's not the game's fault or the server's fault. Don't get execute panic. Oh, you didn't. Well done. I was going to go for that. They actually nailed it. Well done. Boing. 2 weeks and 4 days to go for me. For what? Oh, for the console stuff? Yeah, indeed. Play both EU and NA. I like EU when I'd rather run into people less while questing, but also because it's more houses. The thing is, it depends on what you do, who you talk to, and what time of day you play. So people always try to compare, but they've got, most of the time, their relative experience for it, or they have two conflicting variables. Like they'll log on to the EU server during prime time and go, ooh, it's really busy. And they'll log on to the NA server exactly the same time and go, yeah, that one's dead. That one doesn't have as much people on it. Wrong time, dude. If you're going to compare things exactly the same, you need to be on at those prime times to find out. But bear in mind, just because Gratwood is full or empty does not mean the server is full or empty. That just means that those people like to hang out there all the time. There are millions of other players all over the place doing other things. Don't go looking for the population in one spot because they're not there. Terry says hello. How you doing, Terry? Welcome to the stream. Rich is here. Did you know that? You know Rich. EU during daytime is quite nice and pleasant. Again, it depends where you are. If you are only looking for the population, guess what? You're not going to find them. You need to be in content to see where they are. Thank you for your purchase. Time to install. Yes! Get it done, buddy. You're going to love it. I agree, it's not the server game, but the dungeon pugs in NA are far more selfish in general than EU. Again, you just disagreed with your agreement. It's not the case. You just interacting with some dickheads occasionally, and you're interacting with some nice people occasionally, and it will fluctuate. And it's not down to where people are from. We smashed it. Next. Activity finder, dungeon finder, random vet, go. How are you? Very well, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I say very well. I use that term loosely. You know I'm struggling and I've got a fucking appointment next week, but I won't go into that today because it's boring. Better than it was last week. You don't hang out in the main cities anymore in ESO. We're doing stuff. Exactly. People are in their houses. People are in content, whether it be trials, dungeons, arenas, Cyrodiil, whatever, or running around picking up quests and shit, or just picking up flowers. People do stuff all the time, and just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there. There's also multiple different instances of each instance. So Gratwood, for example, look at this. See this zone here? Where the dickheads hang out? It's true, they do. They sit there on the plant pot waiting for you to tell them how cool they are. Just because you're in there doesn't mean that all the people there are the only people in Gratwood. There might be 10 instances spun up of that particular place. And loads of people in each one. And that has happened in groups before where we've tried to find someone and we can see their name flying around, but they're invisible. They're not invisible. They're in another instance and we can just see their name. There's loads of different instances of loads of different places. So you're never going to find everyone and just go, oh, well, it's not very busy today. That location might not be, but the server could be rammed. Especially during events. Events are nuts. ESO is good. I played it so much and my wife left you. I shouldn't laugh at that, and it's probably not true, but it's funny. I'm this guy's wife, probably. We've got the Discord cheerleaders in. Jack, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Falkreath in the chat, by the way. Actually, no, it might be FH for Falkreath hold. Either way, there's a guide for it. Enjoy. Better come back, please. That is not a couple. Those two share the same Discord. And that's why they're having a public conversation with each other, because that's usually what people do. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Read that already. Had Rothbard yesterday on PC, wanted the bear. You got the bear? It's actually kind of mega. Did it work, Shadow? It did. So it is FH. Exclamation point FH for Falkreath hold. There's an all about mechanics guide there teaching you everything you need to know about the dungeon. Hard mode mechanics a lot. It's all there.
I love winning.
You want to play world bosses in a particular zone, and then there's even a zone. It's a snitch. A cinch. Well, the thing is, you might be in one that's got quiet time. Like, people might not be talking. But there could be another instance of the same place, absolutely fucking rammed. You never know. Warhorn, please. Fire, for fuck's sake. Ulti, please. Thank you. Good, how's your eye? Not too bad, dude. Why did the bits thing not work? The bits went through. I've got to readjust that bloody window again, haven't I? I seem to have to do that every stream now. Shit. Nice seeing you not skipping that section. Why would I skip? You say that like it's new, dude. I don't skip stuff. See, Zero just made it sound like something else. He's like, oh, it's good to see you not skipping it. Like, I'm not doing it for once. I never do. What's the point? I want to kill stuff and loot stuff. Moving elsewhere, hunting dragons. Oh, man. when you've caught it at the right time, good luck killing one, because there's too many people. Instance where all 3 dragons are still alive, port to another guild, and there's a dragon run going on. Yep, 2 completely different instances. Same zone, different instance. You're a tank. I am indeed. It's actually a really fun dungeon. What, Falkreath? Yeah, it is. I want this mammoth as a mount, by the way, and I also want to use it to headbutt down doors in Cyrodiil, because that would be the perfect battering ram. Game have healers. If you want to make a healer, you can make a healer. You can make what you want. You don't even have to strictly be a full set in stone role. You can mix stuff up. You can do anything you want. Any weapon skill line, any guild skill line, any world skill line, any class, any race, any role. You do what you want. There's currently, until the new patch lands, 623 sets in the game if you include mythics and weapon sets. It's not like other MMOs where you have to have this weapon or else. That doesn't exist. You do what you want. But there's only 7 sets in the game currently that are tied to class. Everything else is free game. Use it on absolutely anything. And the class sets have only been introduced last update. Fuck you. Come here. He was trying to run away from me. I disagree. In those non-limited class games, I usually go tank healer. Well, you can go hybrid as fuck. You can do what you want. The thing is, other games have tried to give you multiple choices, and they've done quite well at it. Nowhere near as well as ESO. Fun games, yes. Multi-role, yes. Freedom of choice, not even close. You will be force-fed information, though, on the internet of you have to do this or else. That comes from people that don't try. There's lots of shit you can do. In fact, there's so many combinations of things you can do, no human will ever try it all. It's impossible. Because you don't have enough life minutes to do it. People will vaguely throw sets together, but that's not the same as absolutely trying everything there is to see. Whee! Website link, thank you very much. Don't be fooled, by the way. These things hit like trucks. So even on normal, if you're a new tank, don't think they don't hurt, because they fucking do. Welcome to Tamriel. Yes! Thank you for the sub. Who was that? Bob and Weave it. 69 months, dude. Thank you very much indeed. You are a legend. That's a long time. Came into the stream to see a massive mammoth taking up the whole screen. Yep, first boss in Falkreath Hold. He's mega. Gotta hope the boss doesn't have features today, because he resets sometimes, because the hitbox and the visual box for where the boss is supposed to be respawning is overlapping in an awkward angle. It was fixed a long time ago, but obviously they have to roll back stuff sometimes to kind of revisit the drawing board, and sometimes some things come back because they're not ironed out. Shit happens. But also, anything could trigger another bug somewhere else. This is, what, 27 million lines of code now? Well, probably more now, but it was. So imagine 27 million Christmas lights. They all go out, and you've got to find the one that's the problem. Fucked, isn't it? Best PvE class outside Arcanist. There isn't a best class. That's what I keep trying to explain to people. Any class, any race, any role. Do whatever you like. It depends on how you play, what you preference, and what your group is trying to put together. Looking for best in a game like this that's full of an abundance of choice is redundant. It's not a linear designed MMO. You can have a favorite or a popular, but there isn't a best. And every time anything becomes too popular, they will adjust things to make sure things are somewhat fair in a way that makes sense. Are you done? Well, that was quick. Temporary is next on my list after Arcanist. That just means favorite, Bob. That's different. Have you traded in your Templar for the Arcanist? That's funny as fuck. People got really salty about that class. They're like, oh my god, it's the best, you gotta have it, because it was brand new and it was mega, and it is. But as soon as lesser experienced people found that they could play it really, really easily by spamming abilities and beam, ability and beam, people got pissy about it. They're like, oh, it's boring now. No, it's not boring. It's just that you can't gatekeep it. Since it came out, I know you've been playing the shit out of it, dude. I got the thing. Ah. Why am I dying? I'm on fire. Someone needs to pick up that light, otherwise we're screwed. Sean still doesn't understand how to say hello first. Oh crap, hi. Yes! I'll read that message first instead of the one you came bursting into the room with. This is our house in the neighborhood at Christmas that has so many lights you can see them from space. Yes, they are. This is true. Then to say hi. Right? Like real army guy. No farts are played. You didn't press one. Oh, the fucking thing's broken again. Well, it's tough shit. I'll have to fix it after the dungeon. The alerts keep breaking. Because Twitch alerts are funky. There's no point redeeming them. They won't work. You have to wait until after the dungeon. Otherwise you just waste your points. Stupid shit. Did say hi once. You did say hi once. This is true. Once. Doing random audience participation. Pretty much. Whee! This is a breadcrumb mechanic. It teaches you about stuff you're going to see in the future. So basically, there's a big beam over there in a pot. Pick up that, and you can cleanse these lights that come out of the zombies. That is important. It's not just there for fun. That is a mechanic for the boss. If you don't do it, you die. Unless, of course, you nuke it in the face, in which case that's different. See, this forces you to do the mechanic. Cleanse it. Now you know what to do. You would not believe how many people do that first and then don't know what to do in the fight. Same as Wayrest Sewers. You have to activate 2 buttons to make the harvester not be purple and wiggly. And then when she goes purple and wiggly in the fight, no one knows what to do. What the fuck? I'll say hi again since I'm finally home to my computer. How you doing? Someone's got to go get them because you're not going to nuke it. Yes, we're good. Silent but deadly now, Smooch. They are. This is true. Fire, please. Thank you. Read that. Read that as well. Caught up with both streams, YouTube and Twitch. You're back. He says that as I pull stuff. It's a good job they're tiny minions. Achievement with a cleanse fight was awful to do. I remember you, Christina, Cal, and I doing it. Dude, it was nuts because we had to deliberately stagger constant rounds of the big zombies until we had enough, and then wipe the round, spawn the next one, and kill them all at the same time. And that's tricky when they die anyway. Like, keeping them alive was the hardest part.
I love Willies. Drinks all around.
Boing. We got it, though. Andrea said he's AFK a minute. So we'll fix these alerts real quick. Where are you? Browser source. Wrong button. This needs to be refreshed. Wipe the cache, and then this also needs to be refreshed. For some stupid reason, I have to reset it almost halfway through the stream. Every day. Almost halfway. Log into Twitch. I am logged in! I'm live, you moron. Everything is queued. Refresh. What the shit? They're back. Oh dear. Baked, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just waiting for a Drea to come back. They're all catching up now. Fart redeemed by Greg. Didn't make a sound. Why didn't it make a sound?
Winning. I love winning. Drinks
Oh,
all
because the
around.
rest of them have got to catch up first, Greg. There's a list of them. We were going to get a speed run, but Drea left us. Silent ones are the worst. I've heard. It's working. Delayed as fuck, but it's working. Let's kill these. Flash, kill them. Why don't you just skip them? Because that's weak. They drop stuff. Money, XP, loot. Yes, they can drop gear. It's tragic when people are trying to farm gear and they skip everything but the boss. They drop shit too. Andrea's back. So the boss fight can be done really... Oh, wow. That's a lot of subs. Is that a secret loot goblin? Dude, why do you play... It's loot fucking simulator. You have to get stuff. Don't be dead, Claude. Just dropped 20 subs on the chat. People. He is now up to 480 gifted subs on the channel. I'm pressing it. Wow. You know the rules. People to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take his place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Absolute legend. Generous as fuck. Thank you so bloody much. Is that tank variation of your toxicity build? No, this is almost Immortal Warrior. Get on Dead's level. Right.
I love winning.
So this is quite simple. You see the room? Look in the middle. I'll explain more about this afterwards. That's a square in the middle. So in the video, I shout corners. Everyone get a corner each. That's it. Really simple. Then you hug behind this when the suck-in mechanic is finished. But basically, you stand in here, one corner each, because when he does the suck-in mechanic, you then all just go backwards, and shift the same direction, and nobody will die and nobody will overlap. You two are going to die because you're dancing on top of each other's head for fuck knows what reason. Now that mechanic, back, off to the right. Nobody stacks, nobody dies. Now hide behind the pillar. Or near the pillar. Because then you are ready for the next phase, which is the shout mechanic. Or you're out of the middle for when he does the stompy stuff. So it's quite simple. Keep him taunted. When that happens, get out and get ready with this pillar. You can still hurt him from here. There's the shout. Get behind the pillar. Corners. As soon as the shout is gone, get a corner each. Rinse, repeat. Cass, thank you very much indeed for the sub. You're the Dragonborn. He's actually the Dragonborn. Can you fucking believe it? You're a legend. I'm pressing it. Ready? Ready for this? Corners are still important. Corners. Okay, out. Next pillar. I maintain a taunt. We kill him in the face. Snap. Yeah, she's a Dragonborn. Who knew? We all know now. Hide. Corners. Rinse, repeat. That way you only ever use one pillar at a time. And nobody gets in trouble. This mechanic here, you want big heals on the ground or step out. It's up to you. More ads coming. Sucking mechanic. Back. Until you can't go any further, then go off to the right. Once they're all gone, back on the pillar. He's dead anyway. Pillar. Corners. Rinse, repeat. Over and over. Yes, you've got ads to deal with, but you maintain the rest of the mechanics exactly the same throughout. You won't have any trouble. Get out. Corners is over. I can stand in it. It's fine. See how simple that is? I learned so much watching you play. And look how many pillars we only used. Like 1, 2, 3. We've still got 1, 2, 3 left. We could have taken twice as long and still done it. Anyway, I'm going to explain how you figure that stuff out. So, first of all, they're in the All About Mechanics series and the guides anyway. But You don't have to be a developer, but you do have to understand how they think. Look at the room. Every single fight that you will encounter, or every single boss encounter, because they're not boss fights, they're boss encounters, because you've got other stuff to deal with. Look at the fucking room. Look at the floor. Even in VMOL, and if you put VMOL in the chat, there's a guide there. Go straight to the last boss. That will blow your fucking mind, because most people don't even fucking understand it. Look at the floor. They don't just make it look pretty. It's actually, if you can consider it almost like a chessboard where pieces have to go places, you can use that to your advantage. And that is exactly what we just did there. Use the room as a way to construct your strategies and formations. Like a way to work around what's going on rather than just turn the boss a bit or run over there a bit. That doesn't make any sense. Use the room as it's designed and it will make a lot more sense. And the VMOL thing, so if you look at the circles on the ground, they have a pattern around them. Is it just a cool pattern? No, it's not. The patterns on the ground, each one has a tiny section. If you put a player on each one, like up against it, you have enough room for each individual player to get hit by meteors and them not overlap. You also have enough room so that when a bomb goes off in the group, every person standing at the correct spot will not get hit by the bombs. Once in a while, one might get a little bit loose depending on the player, because they might move a little bit. But if you position yourself properly, you can stand there and not have to worry. But if you run around in circles, you're not coordinating and you're not taking advantage of the way it's set up. It's really good. Watch the video, you'll see. And try it. Rather than people going, oh, I've got the bomb, let's run to the other side of the room and complaining that they haven't got enough deeps. First of all, you have, don't worry. But if you stood there all the time and kept hitting, you'd have the deeps. You don't have to run away. You can actually just coordinate and stand in very, very specific positions. I learned heaps from the Nightblade tank build as well and found out group tanks have played with suck. Unfortunately, the Nightblade tank is going to have to change a little bit, but I mean, it was fun while it lasted, and there's still more to come from that anyway. I see it now on the floor. You do? Yeah, this is the squares mechanic. Corners even. So if one person stands on each corner, when the sucking mechanic happens, you all get brought into the middle. If you all go backwards, 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 backwards until you get to the flames, because that will kill you, and just shift to the right or left, whichever way your group has agreed to. So back, 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 right. You're all dropping your fire on the ground and no one's overlapping. And then you just come in again. That's it. But if you're all stacking on top of each other, when you try to go backwards, you're all dropping your AoEs in the same fucking spot and you're double dipping on the damage and you die. James Bond with a sub. So while it's nice to run in and stack and burn, sometimes that's actually a negative effect. You might just be stacking loads and loads and loads of damage on top of you for no good reason. Formation is key. But anyway, the All About Mechanics series, I teach you all that kind of stuff anyway. You don't have to follow it, but it makes sense and it works. She's out there waiting for the shadows to drop that shot. Yeah, she just ninja fucking took the Dragonborn. Learn something every stream. Thank you very much. Hopefully, at least anyway. Slaggy, welcome. Two-handed Magblade or Nightblade even. Yeah, that has been absolutely phenomenal for a long time, but they had to change stuff. If you look at the most recent video on YouTube, that is where the thumbnail says gone forever. Really dramatic. Someone's screaming into the sky. One of the sets is changing. For good reason, but I explain why in the video. What's next? I don't need those. I haven't done the pledge yet, have I? Let's do... wrong button. Activity finder, dungeon finder, specific dungeon. Let's go to Coral Ari so then I can get my keys. It's in alphabetical order and I go right to the bottom. Good job. I say alphabetical order. It's in alphabetical order for the base game and then the DLCs afterwards. CA! Exclamation point CA. For the All About Mechanics guide. There's a written guide on the website. Everything you need to know is there. Thank you. Oh, did you know the Rockgrove one was there? It is. I don't know if I've made a command for it, but you can try VRG if you want. Actually, it's at the top of the last third, so GG. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. I did make a command for it. I knew that. I knew that all along. I was just testing you. Obviously. You might be pleasantly surprised when it comes to the description of Zalbakar. Fucking harvester. There is a lot of hype information out there. There's a lot of copy and paste information out there. And there's also a lot of misinformation out there. Take it or leave it. But the guide is there. You on PSEU? Yes. But I play on every single server. PlayStation, Xbox, PC, NA, and EU for all of them. But this is where all my main stuff is. Second main is PCEU, although technically I started there. But for a long period of time, a PC was fucking redundant, so I played it on PlayStation instead for a while. Now I'm on all of it, because this is my job to make content, which is mega. Do you have guys for the latest dungeon on your site? Patience, prop watch. One thing at a time. When I'm sharing one thing, you don't get to ask where's the rest of it. It'll be there. Don't worry. I love that when you make a build video, you work your ass off to deliver something. It takes you fucking weeks. Loads of recording, loads of testing, loads of fucking everything. And then as soon as you release it, you have that sigh of relief, right? You're like, oh, it's done now. And within 3 seconds of it going live, there's someone in the comment section going, where's the other one? I don't want this, I want something else instead. Oh, fucking brilliant. Fucking entitled bastard. I'm half joking, but it does happen. I hope they categorize the dungeons one day. To what? Toddlers? Oh dear. Smooch? Say more words. What do you mean? Do the stuff. On PSEU, started playing 2 weeks ago, and the queue for the Dungeon Finder is annoying. People don't understand how queues work, so that's probably the most common type of frustration. You queue up as your role, which is great, but you also need people of the other roles in order for the queue to pop. It's not the queue is really slow, it's other people need to be there. And if they're not, then it won't work. But at the same time, you can use the group finder, which is very new and very amazeballs. So go to your activity finder, and at the very top, instead of dungeon finder, use group finder. Group finder, you can tailor make your own group. You don't have to press random and then end up in an instance with people you don't like. You can actually control it fully. Your own description, your own requirements, your own setup, and it is accessible to the entire server. So you don't have to sit there in Craglorn shouting, looking for group, because that's redundant, it doesn't work. Now you have an advert that everyone can see. Now, there is a problem there. Two problems, actually. Problem number one, the vast majority of the community doesn't know exists. Problem number two is more people spam find than they do create. So the finders are going spam, 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 spam. One ballsy person that creates a group will get that group full very, very quickly, and then it's gone off the list again, which is great for them, but that's why people think it's dead when it is most definitely not. They just need to make more groups rather than just keep searching. Bear in mind, while it's your group and you decide who joins before you even get in there, you don't have to lead it. There's nothing in the game saying you have to lead. You just have to be the one to get people together. Not hard. So I would utilize that. It's really fucking good. And if more people expect it to be used more often, it is everyone's responsibility, my own included, to share the fact that it exists. You ballsy? Yes! Get it done, dude. Oh, shit. Donut. My bad. Fixer, you're a legend. You're going to go far. People will have to be patient for it over the next few weeks or even couple months or so, I guess, until more people know about it. But it is a game changer for group making. Really, really handy. Before, you would shout in an instance that has got limited people in it because they might be in multiple different instances, so you won't even get to those people. You're worried about talking in local chat because some troll's going to fucking try and dismiss whatever it is you're doing. And again, you're limited to who you reach audience-wise. But with the group finder, whole server. If someone's in their house and they're just curious as to what's going on, they could press group finder and then your group's there. So easy. And you're not limited to content either. PvP, PvE, dungeons, trials, arenas, picking flowers, do whatever you want. And again, it gives something for everyone, because if you are a type of group that wants only the best of the best of the best, and that is the way you want to set up, nothing wrong with that. You can do it. You can actually set an advert up for it. But if you want to do fun runs, you want to do training runs, you just want to do it for the sake of fucking doing it, you can do that too. Everybody wins. Instead of everyone arguing in local chat, we say, hey, Pug VMOT, and some prick goes, no, you're never going to get that done. They're fucking useless. They're just salty and sitting there doing nothing. Life is good from up here. Nice. Are the upcoming patch notes out yet? Yes, they were out ages ago. Do you mean the ones for the actual release of the DLC? Well, technically those will be released on the forum on the day, but the PTS patch notes are there. What has been there since release? Did not know it's new. Yeah, this here. So activity finder, not the dungeon finder that we're using right now. We're just using that to get random shit. But the group finder, create or find. Most people, if they know it exists, are spamming this. They're just spamming find, find, find. There's never any groups. Oh my god, it's so shit. Create one. And all the people spamming find will find you. Boing! Obviously be mindful of prime times and shit like that, because it's going to be a lot easier to get a group together when it's busy. It's busy all the time, but when it's busier, like more people tend to be playing games around a certain time of the day. There's people on all the time. We've had trials at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Just through the group finder. It's really good. But more people need to know it exists. And the reason people don't know it exists is because of people's online default when it comes to game patches. It's not a bad thing. It's just a fact. 9 times out of 10, and I do it myself with other games as well, when you get home from your job or day out or whatever it is the fuck you're doing, you will... Did we miss the fucking secret? No. I think we did, actually. Oh, no, we didn't. They log on to their PlayStation, PC, Xbox, whatever, and it says, download available. Update available. And you're like, oh, fucking really? I want to play my fucking game. And you sit there and you watch it. You watch that bar go up and up and up and up until ding, it's done. What do you do next? You log in. Do you read the patch notes? Do you fuck? Most people don't. Do I share patch notes with the community? Yes. Do I read them out in front of everyone? Yes. Do people that watch me get to see that stuff? Yes. But does everyone do that? Do they fuck? Not a chance. The vast majority of people do not look at patch notes. They just want to play their game. And that is why stuff like that goes easily under the radar. It doesn't make people bad for doing it. It's just a reality of the situation. It's very hard to get that information across when people aren't looking at it. Looking forward to the Siphon and Strike Exchange. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. If you don't know how that works, people, put YouTube in the chat if you're not on YouTube. Because I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Missed the secret, by the way. I forgot. My bad. Put YouTube in the chat. One of the most recent videos about the Nightblade changes. That will help you. It is phenomenal. Such a good change. A couple of good changes, actually. But if you are on YouTube, go to my main page. It's all there. Fuck the secrets, apparently. Great advice. Didn't even think of it. It's true. So if you expect people to use it more, spread the word. Let people know it exists. Obviously, you're going to get the frustrating types that just never fucking listen, but that's life. I have this secret. We missed the other one. Boing. Bonus spell with Inferno Staff from mobs. You will do, dude. Enemies drop the same loot table as chests. So any weapon, any jewelry, any armor. This, look at the floor. Where should you stand? Those at the back. After what I taught you about Falkreath Hold, what do you see here? 4 corners. Makes perfect sense. If you stand there... Look! Who knew, right? Don't just look at the room and go, ooh, that's pretty. It's designed to actually serve a purpose outside of just looking cool. Crazy, right? Who knew? And if you follow him and keep the same formation up within reason, you'll avoid the rest of the stuff too. Left hand on red, right foot on green. Don't fart. You can still stand in a square there to some extent. We have an NPC that introduces players to guilds. Perhaps we could get one that introduces a group finder. It would be nice, but again, people who have to see it. Spread the word, get the bird. Why not? Someone farted. It was Squatilia. The problem is even putting it on the main dash is tricky because there's so many different alerts coming up all the time. People just miss it. They skip most of it. Some people see it. But it's very hard to get everyone the same information. Lots of people don't even know when events are running. Fuck me, I do this for a living and it's hard to keep up. Let alone people that just want to get on with it when they log in. Battle Cat! Fuck him. Hey, Zai. Honey Bloom, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're doing dungeons and shit today. It's the stream audience's fault. I did a poll earlier. I was like, Infinite Archive or Pledges? And they went, Pledges. That's how they sound as well. They were really miserable about it. So they just do fucking Pledges, Zai. What the fuck? What, mate? Wonder if they'll build an event around a group finder. That would help. That would help. Again, you've still got the issue where some people won't know because they don't pay attention, but that would be good. They could incorporate that with the Undaunted event. Ninja stars from Jacicus Maximus. There's lots of Jacicus Maximuses, actually. I think there's 3. There's only one original, which is awkward because it's not the one who's actually called Original Jack. Never mind. Words were hard this day. I did not mean to do a block ulti then. I didn't mean to take that synergy though. Lurking? No problem. Boing. It's almost like a game designed to show you where to stand. Almost. Whee! Battlecat, come here. Do as you're fucking told. They're horrible. That is one of the only mechanics in the game that has a spread and AoE underneath your feet that you must not dodge at the end. If you dodge it, it will get you anyway. You'll fly up in the air and you'll die. If you've been in the Infinite Archive, you kind of already know that and you're scared of them, as you should be, but that's where they come from. I have 5 jacks in my form at school and 7 in my year. How? How? That's a lot of jacks. Over and PS, how you doing? Have a ninja button. Welcome to the stream. Alvin, I sent you a message on Discord. Go look at it. He's like, you said that last time. I know, I said it again. This boss can be very, very tricky. Don't stand in stupid. But when the ads come in, again, it's really quite simple. They land in 4 corners. The pattern here. So if you stand on a corner each, it's not actually a square in the room, but you'll see what I mean. If you take a corner each, when these ads come in, see these? I'll stand here, and I'll pull them here. Now, if you do this, and everyone has their own corners, it's easy to kite your crap out of the way and not put it over top of the group. Come back in when it's over. You repeat it 3 times. So if we stand in a square, basically, which is a really bad square right now, I put all the ads in the middle. And anytime we get this shit, we can just kite it out the way and then come back in. And again, really bad square, by the way. You're in a straight line. Don't run away. I'm bringing him in anyway. Fucking come here. He's not coming. He's CC'd. You see that we've still got technically a corner each? That means your AoEs don't overlap. Look how easy that can be. Instead of going, oh my god, AoEs! Big booms. And again, the whole series for All About Mechanics is teaching you stuff like that. So put mechanics in the chat. There's so many videos and guides there I can't even begin to tell you where to start. I mean, you could start with Fungal 1 if you wanted, but you don't have to. Don't be dead! How did you get dead? Drea ran into Dumb. That was unfortunate. VCA. That's not correct. You need to put CA. So the trials have a V at the beginning and the arenas have a V at the beginning, but everything else doesn't. That was just to separate them in case they had similar or the same acronyms eventually. Battle Cat. Same again. Ads. Remember that square? I'm going to stand this corner this time. So I'm going to stand here. See the formation? Step out of stupid. I'm going to stay in the banner, so that's different, but... More ads. 1, 2... And this will teach you hard mode as well, because on hard mode, you do actually have to kite a negative effect. And if you're already set on corners, you can move out of the group and get rid of it. And then come back in when it's over. 1, 2, 3. I don't know where the fuck he thinks he's going. Do-do-do-do-do. BV? Fuck is BV? If you're looking for the new stuff, dude, the new stuff's not out yet. 8 a.m. That should have been a link, but it's not anymore. You're looking for mechanics. So is there a guy with a dungeon you're currently playing? Yes. It's already been linked, and you already said thanks. Awesome. I use the Apocrypha Gate for this boss to close the gap and interrupt. Got labeled a fake tank. Why? Because you chose to use the gap closer? I mean, you could have used an easier one, but it's your choice. Up to you. Just use Shield Assault. Fucking mud crabs. Adrea is not with us today. I don't know where the fuck he's gone. Ryder, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub. You're a legend. Don't tell everyone though. They'll all want to be one. Hell Gringo give me shit again. Over every single dungeon in the game, except for a couple of new ones, which are still being done. Because I'm overloaded with work at the moment. Patience, Iago. Boing! The new stuff I generally don't put until it's out, though. I'm almost caught up. This is where someone goes, well, actually, you don't have that. Yeah, I almost. The word is almost. Stuff is done in the background. It's almost ready. Got to get some builds done, though. One of which is on Patreon now. The Infinite Archive variant of the Lazy Sork. Surprise! Ready for update 41. That'll be released on Monday, if not Sunday night. Space Ghost! Thank you! Gonna head out, see you later. Thank you for watching. Beer and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves the stream. You are mega. Boing. We're not gonna get the secret boss because... Oh, fuck me. I haven't got that on this character. Because we didn't pick up the first secret. And obviously, I can't be bothered to go back to it. But we're going to kill the boss in the face anyway. Open it then. No, no one's going to try. Right, I'll do it the hard way. Like a ninja. Whee! I can break it on my main character. This one, not a chance. Boing. I've read that one already. I read both YouTube and Twitch. I've caught up with everything. Go me. Coyote Astronaut with a bit. Oh, we got a hype train. Let's fucking go. Thank you very much. You are a legend. Got lots of legends in here today. Everybody wants a cookie. You can have them. You earned it with your bits. You got ninja stars, actually, Coyote. I'm pretty sure you have. Show them off. Anyone that's got ninja stars from buying bits, show them off. Your first one is at 1,000. Keeks, however, has the first official, world's first, platinum ninja star. 1 million bits. Can you actually believe it? There are 3 people that have the gold ninja star and 1 that has the platinum one. Two. Thank you very much. P1 for 3 months. Is that 3 months in a row? Thank you very much. Use and abuse your Ninja Cake emotes. Hype train level 1, 32%. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Every time you beat an entire hype train level, the timer starts again. Dead. Meow. Boing. It's nothing new, Amber. Kess' seat is getting warm. We do have a Dragonborn currently, but she's getting killed. You want to see some magic? Watch this. Watch this for skill. Ready? You do it again. Not in a row. Inflation's kicking in. Doesn't matter. Appreciate it nonetheless. Watch this magic. Ready? We can even dodge roll through a solid gate. Cool features, right? Yoink. Yoink. No, you don't. Had a chance to look into renaming hype trains on Twitch to stages or arcs for Infinite Archive. Make your own stream. Hail Gringo. Boing. And no. Because that wouldn't make sense if I play other games. Do you use Vampire Werewolf skill lines much? Yes, but not necessarily on these characters. I've actually got a build called The Vampire. It's been out for years. Lots of personal build videos have vampires in them, actually. I think DJ's had 3 vampire builds. I can't give you details on those because they're private build videos, but lots of people have them. Boing, boing, boing. Bubbles!
Bubbles! I love the bubbles!
2 battle cats. Oi! Let's go, big boy! Fucking bastards they are. Missed one. My bad. Don't want to alarm you, but you've got orbs following you. You're right. It's almost like they're on my screen and I see them before you do. It's a good job you spotted those. Before I did. Yes, Bubbles. Correct. Boss face! Boing! This is fun. 3 different budgies. Windy budgie, lightning budgie, and bleedy budgie. Lightning budgie is the one that people are most scared of because they can't stand out of stupid. Granted, when it first came out, it was very difficult to see the AoE. Now it's much more easier. Hard mode's a bit tricky, though, because you got to watch out for the beam. If someone gets caught in the middle of it, you're dead. So you got to coordinate. Basically, stay in a triangle at all times so nobody stands in the middle. I'm talking about the rest of the group, not necessarily the tank. Tank can just stand where the fuck they want. Whee! The trick is to never put 3 of you in a straight line. That is lightning budgie. You see that big AoE on the ground? That's the shit you've got to stay out of. Stop focusing the boss and kill the fucking budgie. If you don't kill the budgie, you're going to have that AoE in the room the whole time. I read that one already. Bear in mind, by the way, that is following an individual. It locks on to one person. At the moment, it's not me. So once you figure out who has the lightning circle, you can make them kite it. It does change, yes, but it is tied to an individual person. Most people don't know that. They think you just have to run around in circles. No, 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 no. If you have the aggro of it, you can move the lightning thing away from the tank. That wave you don't want to stand in. That will kill you. Makes notes for next Coral Ari. You don't have to make notes. There's a website with my name on it if you like. Put CA in the chat. The written guide is all there. It's on the All About Mechanics add-on as well if you play on PC. You have an add-on? I do. I don't need it because I write the guides, but the guides are in-game. Well, they're too long. Well, then you don't want to know how things work. You can push the boss now, it's fine. He's the last one. There's technically 4, but you don't see the 4th one unless you press hard mode. We're obviously not doing that without coordinating, because this is a random... Well, the people are from the stream, but by the time I shout stuff, they'll be dead. It's tricky if you have not planned to coordinate and you're just slapping stuff. That is what I'm struggling with. Who? Army, we've lost context. Use vampire. Yeah, I've read that one already. Let's go. Call of apology. Orsinium story. Ah! See, now I know what you're talking about. Actually, it's probably not story stuff, actually. It's mostly world bosses, delves, repeatable quests, etc. Put website in the chat. Go to guides, and there's ultimate zone guides. There are zone guides for almost every single zone in the game. The only 2 missing at the moment are Cyrodiil and Imperial City, including the sewers. Craglorn is there, but it's being updated because there's a couple of things missing on there. But apart from that, everything else is there. The quest stuff, though, I mean, like in-depth tutorials for story quests, those definitely aren't there. But all lore books, sky shards, world bosses, delves, etc., etc., etc. Even the explanation for the quest for the delves, so you know where to go, what to pick up, what boss to kill, etc. It's all there. We need to do a thing. Have the website for my lore book hunt. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it. Again, the last 2 are Imperial City, including the sewers and obviously the city itself, and Cyrodiil, and they're being done at the moment. So if all goes to plan, the ultimate zone guides for the entire game will all be done, hopefully, before the chapter lands. So we'll be fully up to date. But that has taken like 2 years so far. They're fucking insane. Really in-depth. And one of the most in-depth guides in the fucking game is also, not in the game, on the website, is also the Infinite Archive. That is long. There's 70 bosses there. All with their own unique mechanics, all explained, all with visuals as well, so you can see the bosses and what they look like, so you know what fucking McForearms looks like, etc. Etc. is my favorite word right now, even though it's not really a word. It's just a shortened way to say other stuff. For fuck's sake, what did you do? Hell, Gringo, I have no idea where that was going. Twitch edit line when? Stop Samsunging. Right. I have got time for one more dungeon, and then I have to go because I'm fucking knackered today. Not Vollenfell. Vollenfell can do one. You can't go wrong with the depths of Malatar, can you? You can't. That's one of the most watched All About Mechanics videos. The most watched All About Mechanics video is actually VMA. And that's actually also the most watched video on my channel. But DOM if you want the guide to this dungeon in the chat. Do you know why this is one of the most watched? Because this is when they decided how they were going to work skins and achievements and such for trifectas and titles and blah blah blah. They decided that they were going to introduce a skin just for Vet. So this was the first one where they were like, that's what we're going to do from now on. There's a color theory with King Nalamort. Is that the color theory with... He doesn't have the colored thing. He does the mechanics from them. Boing. He has ads or multiple versions of himself. That's all in the video as well. I'm going to show you as I get there. You're too impatient. Savage, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Been lurking a while. I want to say thank you for being so thorough with your guides. I use them often. You are most welcome, and thank you for watching them. Need to do more skins for just completing vet dungeons. They will, but that was when they were deciding, should we have secrets? Should we have hard modes? Should we have both? Should you have to do a trifecta to get a skin? Should you just have to do vet to get a skin and then have other achievements tied to other things? They were trying to balance that out and decide where it was going to go. And this was the one where they made that decision. Following on from here is where they kind of set the bar. I see you. Really simple mechanic here. Follow the fucking tank. Skin from this is your favorite. It's pretty cool. Did my food run out? It fucking has as well. Follow the tank. Really simple. Because once I get pinned, you're going to have to break me free. Not there, apparently. Gotcha. And if everyone's close enough, not a problem. If it's called Meridian Purified, it is. And he's gone again. What do you have to do? Follow the tank. Stab, stab. Which one glows? Yes, correct. Try and make full sentences, otherwise the bot will get you for spamming. Welcome to the stream, by the way, WBTO. How you doing? Where is the minion? Wookiees. There you are. And Flesh didn't follow the tank. Oops. Remember when I said follow the tank? That's why you don't go off on your own, because you'll get pinned. I'll kill it, don't worry. Why is no one here killing the boss? Beautiful. Read that already. Hey, Zai, you think more and more will be playable race? Not right now, but eventually? No idea. Maybe one day, maybe not. I guess if people make enough noise about it, it'll happen. Rip no death, by the way. Unnecessary death. I blame Adrea. Bash, please. Thank you. The first skin I ever earned in Pug with people got grouped, so I thought I did well. Healing, and asked if I had any skins, told them I didn't, and they said, let's fix that. Nice! That's cool as fuck. Let's go. Always the wrong bloody door.
You always did have a flair for stating the obvious.
When I want to be wrong,
I know we've had this dungeon a lot on stream, but it's actually still one of the coolest ones. Good mixture of very different mechanics per boss. And then combined with familiar mechanics as well, that are breadcrumb trail kind of thrown at you throughout the dungeon. So, I've explained this before in mechanics guides, but not everybody picks it up. When I say breadcrumb mechanics, what I mean is the game is leading you to understand something that you're going to see soon. So, the orbs that you will see, that's a prime example of one of those. There are 4 different orbs that you'll see in this dungeon along the way. Purple is lightning, blue is ice, yellow is healing debuff and a beam, and red is meteors. Learn that stuff, because when you are presented with those colors later on, you'll know which mechanics are coming.
I love Willies. Drinks all around.
And that's not me saying, oh, that's going to be in a boss fight. You'll learn it on the boss fight. You learn it in one area, which technically is the boss, and then you see it in others. Sometimes breadcrumb mechanics are in ad pulls, and other times they're on earlier bosses. A prime example of that is Ice Reach. Ice Reach, instead of the breadcrumb mechanics being the ads along the way, every boss is a breadcrumb mechanic on its own, because you see them all together in the last one. Quite clever. Hope someday I'll be a new weapon skill line. Actually, with the new chapter, we're getting individual skills for weapon skill lines, world skill lines, and guild skill lines that we can customize. We're getting scribing. Lots of people have tried to force you to believe it's spell crafting. It's not. Spell crafting would be crafting a new spell. We're not crafting a new spell. We are getting given new abilities that we can change.
Who cares?
Llama, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's a very cool experience for me. Not all pugs are bad. No, they're not. Of course they're not. But not all pre-mades are good either. It works both ways. Boing. Most people that whinge about pugs being bad are usually the ones that think they're better than they are. You have to understand that you're putting yourself in a room with lots of people with different experience levels. So, you're only as strong as your weakest player. Help each other. Boing. Make them more stronger. Explain mechanics rather than shouting, "You're a fucking noob, I'm leaving." Because now you got a cooldown. Good job. Why is the Watcher chasing somebody else when he's taunted? Gotta dodge that. He was taunted ages ago. He shouldn't be swinging. Rip! Meow. 100% taunted. Do not be hitting Flesh in the face. Have to go. Gravy, thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves the stream. Much appreciated. Nope. That was never a real thing. Then they added the ability to do so with a chain. That is actually a real taunt now. And it has a debuff timer on the target. No one can overlap that with anything other than another taunt. Like a proper one, like a stab. And no one in the group has got one. So, no. Boing. But recently there have been a few enemies that even while they've got a taunt on them, they are hitting other people. Some mechanics do allow for that, but these ones should not. So that was a funky issue. It happens in Infinite Archive as well. Like YOLO does it. Yolocrin does it. When he comes down from his poop na mechanic, he actually can't... He doesn't listen to taunts at all. He just hits the other person. He's a prick. Boing. Anyway, how you been, Zai? Fucking knackered, dude. Long days. Yeah, no, though. ESO's fun. New patch on Monday. Can't fucking wait. New videos on YouTube, obviously, for the last week or two, explaining some of the changes, alongside early access videos being released on Patreon. So it's been a busy one. I had to do the Lazy Sork video twice because the fucking thing broke. Had an update for my headset during my recording, which I didn't know about, because I turned all the other sounds off. And when I went to play it all back with 27 cut individual clips to put together, voice wasn't working. It was not there. So I had to do it all again. Why don't you just do a voiceover over the video? Not how it works. Some videos you can do that, not on those. Boing. So I had to do the whole fucking thing again. Wasted a whole bloody day. But it's done, and it's there to watch, so it's fine. All's well that ends well, I guess. This boss is quite simple. Standout of stupid. And every 25% just going to introduce a watcher into the room. Aggro it if you're the tank, by all means. And kill it if you're a DPS. Battery's dying. Good job. There's your fucking view. There's your view even. View. View. I can say words. Hello. Look, he is taunted. 100%. The watchers will make very short work of a tank. So don't underestimate them. Most tanks can't stand up to 1, let alone 2. And if they can, one simple mistake and it's all over. Where the fuck is the other one? There you are. Some programs allow voiceovers, some don't. No, that's not the point. The point is, once you've already got an explainer video completely done, talking fluently over top of what you're doing, like, hey, I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing this. When that's got no voice on it, because you were talking about it at the time of doing the actions, it's very hard to line those up. In fact, almost impossible. It doesn't work as well. So if I'm saying you can walk over here and go over here and do this and do this, and then there's no voice and I have to do that again, it's a clusterfuck. I can't explain too much as to how all that kind of stuff works, but it's a mess. Just did VBS for the first time. Balsanar? I thought you'd done it before on stream. Balsanar is fucking epic. Really cool dungeon. Scrivener's Hall is cool as well. So for tanks, watchers are primary. They have to be grabbed instantly. That is taunted, and he's hitting the wrong target again. I can see the debuffs. I know there's a lot of shapes going off, but I do tend to track all buffs and debuffs to make sure that things are doing what they should be doing. Bad habit, can't help it. I mean, it's efficient, but I have to have all the things showing. Balsanar got 3 achievements right away, including the time run. Wow. Well done. That place is kind of nuts, going up against 3 Arcanists. Wrong way. I need that. Heavy stab. Stab, please. Oh, I disagree. Fucking negate bubble. Greetings and salutations, Zai and the nodes. Tally, how you doing? Welcome. An Infinite Archive version of Immortal Tank Dungeon. Yep, absolutely fine. It is designed for Infinite Archive, obviously, to take advantage of the perks and bunches you get while you're in there, but it will run in dungeons no problem whatsoever. You did Scriveners all on stream? Ah, that's why I got confused. I thought you did Balsanar. I tanked that on Malice, actually, on stream. Because people were trying to give people abuse in the comment section about it. And they go, oh, can't do anything. And do a lot of work on that. That was fun. Boing, boing. This is quite simple. Hit the orb, kill the ads. Hit the orb, kill the ads. Now this is where you first get to see the different colors and what they do. So, stab this, kill it, and 1 ad will spawn. Don't bother trying to kill him yet, unless you can, because he will constantly get healed while the orb is attackable. In the meantime, 1 of these will spawn. That is a yellow one, which is a healing debuff, and if it's from the boss, it's a Jesus beam. Now that this is not attackable, this doesn't heal anymore. Kill it. That's phase 1. Phase 2, hit the orb, and the one that spawns, and you get 2 ads. You can see where this is going. The next one is 3. The one after is 4. There's 4 phases. Once the orb is damaged enough to not be able to be hit anymore, then these won't heal. In the meantime, purple one, that's lightning. If you don't get rid of it, everyone gets zapped. And you got to watch your feet. And the Aurorans also have the colors that the orbs do. So that one was purple, which is why he had lightning. Stab you. Now we're getting 3. Same applies. If you hit them, they will heal. But if you get rid of the bubble in the middle there, then they won't heal. They're easier to deal with. Malice is dirty. Yes, it is. The thing is, Mike, it will still function. It will be different because you won't grab everything, but it will still function. That charge will still taunt. But if you watch the video on YouTube about that particular set, you might have an idea of where it may be going. I'm not going to confirm that on stream, but that was to give people a little bit of hope as to what's happening next. That's a red one. That is fire, as in meteors. Once that orb in the middle is dealt with, these won't heal anymore. And now they're all dead. Splat this. That's it. It's the same mechanic 4 times in a row, but it escalates. Is it still a certain amount of time before you can buy just a class? When the new chapter lands, you'll be able to do that. So, not long. So you got to wait for Gold Road for that to usually kind of cross over. It's normally when the last chapter is then accessible on ESO Plus. Why are you not listening to me? He's a yellow one, which means horrible debuffy thing. They all zap. They all do their Palpatine. Amazing how you can learn to play and pay attention to the vulnerability bar in dungeons and trials. That actually does help a lot, so you know which to hit and which not to hit. Remember, you can't taunt everything. You fucking can. Gotta pay attention and be able to micromanage. Rather than just being that one person that stands there and holds block all day with one target. I have no idea how to say that name. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Mr. Bangles, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Even Zai, Impaired Joker, welcome. Still getting to Vast with it, he's just pass on arms and he's being protected by the sphere. Dude, you gotta watch the health bar. Not to see how low the health is unless you're counting on your execute being fired at a certain time, but to see if he's able to be hit or not. Thank you for the fart. This boss, the more you stack them, the easier it is. But they're all ranged, so they will still hit you if you're too close and they won't move. The trick is range manipulation. Put beginner in the chat. There's a video in the How to Get Good series about range manipulation. Ignore the stuff about taunting in there because that is regarding chains, because that's been changed since then. But the actual range manipulation of taunted targets, that will help you a lot. If you're outside of 28 meters range, they can't reach you, and they will try to reach you by running at you. So this dude here is going to run across the room with me. And this one won't. But now that he's there, I can go opposite and bring the other one in, which will happen now. And then this one, straight across. And he's in as well. As close as can be. And now they're stacked. They're easier to kill. That is how you range manipulation that fight. And that is how you make your AoE do the work, so you don't have to sit there and single target all the different individual bosses. All about mechanics video is super helpful. Thank you very much indeed. Glad it was helpful. That is what they're for. I'm glad people are still utilizing them and they're still effective today. So grab you. And you. And you. I've got those ones. They'll cross over the room. You come over here. You'll cross over the room as well. And they should all be nice and stacked, almost. That'll do it. Imagine. Range manipulation is cool. Look at the stack. If an enemy can reach you, you got to get out of their range with aggro to make them come to you. You have to have spatial awareness, obviously, as to how far away they are and how far away you need to be. But that is how you do that fight. And that is also how you control enemies in other content that are ranged. If they are melee-based, they will always follow your feet. So if you're trying to stack a bunch of enemies here, for example, and you run across the room and they're all melee-based, you just moved the stack. So be mindful of that. And they're mostly stacked apart from you. But you will be once I get into this corner. And they're dead. You've got 4 targets to manipulate at the same time. They're all opposites of each other. So again, this dude here won't follow me if I do this. He won't do it. I need to be over here. And then he'll come into the middle because that's enough range. This one here, he needs to go in the middle, so I have to go opposite there. Same for that one, I need to go over here. Same for this one, I need to go over here. But what you can do is kind of taunt them all from the middle and hit each of the corners to make them all overlap in the middle and then just come back in and go across. That is in the video as well, in the Depths of Malatar All About Mechanics guide, but it makes the fight 10 times easier. Hitting all the enemies at once, rather than just one of them, stops you getting massive overlap. Because that's what people tend to end up with. If you don't get rid of them, you'll end up having 4 or 5 or 6 or however many you end up with. And that's the difference between knowing how to tank and just holding block. You are the one that is in control of the fight. People are relying on you to protect them and to control the enemy. Just stabbing it and blocking it is nice, but you gotta be able to stack stuff. Same for this one as well. Perfect. But the more you know, the easier that becomes. You have to know individual enemies and what their habits are. Boss round! Then I've got to go. If you want hard mode, press it, but don't die. White Tiger's doing it. Last boss mechanic. Orbs are the most important things to kill. The boss doesn't have a DPS check. And if you stand near any of the walls, you're fucking dead. So don't even try. When you put him in the corner, because it's cheesing it, and if they ever fix that, you won't know what to do. Also, check this out. Ready for a spin? Watch very carefully. When he does the spin, I'm going to move gently backwards out of the spin. When he feels like doing it. As long as you don't make the boss move. Watch, watch, watch. Move there and let go. Let go. Obviously, that was killed me because there's a wall behind me. Let's try that again. Wipe, fuck it. I wasn't looking for the wall. I was too busy with the spin. Also, you didn't kill one anyway until it got past me, so fuck you. But yeah, when he does the spin, if you move backwards really, really quickly, he will move and follow you. But if you just gently step back, you haven't moved enough to make him change his position, so the spin won't get you. You can actually let go of the control. And that happens on a DPS as well. If you're DPS and he starts doing the spin at you, if you panic, he's going to chase you. If you don't, then you'll be fine. You going to die or what? White Tiger's the last one alive. I did not pay attention to the walls. That's my bad.
Denied.
Denied indeed. Who was that with the bits? Who did denied? Didn't even pop up. I heard the sound, but I didn't see who did it. Thank you very much. Let's do that again. Press the button. Boing, boing. I did a boo-boo. You gotta kill those walls fucking quick, though. Ready? Okay, so for demonstration purposes, again, when you see the spin, watch carefully. Death dance. Fucking rip. Thank you very much. Right, the walls are in. Watch very carefully. You can do the spin in a minute. Kill the walls, kill the walls. You only need one dead. There's the spin. Ready? Watch. No control. Nothing. He won't get you. Orbs are 100% priority. If you're hitting the boss instead of the orb, you're dumb. Tell your groups that as well. Let them know. Priority targets. It's a boss encounter, not a boss fight. That means you don't have to go ham on the boss if there's other important things in the room. Remember the colors from the orbs? They're here. So blue is ice. Red is fire.
Listen.
You listen. Yellow is the debuff. And purple is lightning. If they get to him, he will have those effects. How many of your builds will be majorly affected by the upcoming update? Not many. And you'll have to wait and see. No spoilers. Generally speaking, most of them will still be absolutely fine, but if I decide to make updates, you'll have to wait and see as to what happens. And again, if I step out gently, aha, I'm not pressing it. Look, no hands on any buttons. I was curious. Curiosity is fine. I still don't break my own rules and give spoilers though. People pay for that. Patreon supporters get to know stuff and things, depending on their perks. But I have given some hints in some of the more recent videos on YouTube, so they will help you with some of the pain point type stuff. One being the lazy tank. Debuff bubble. That was silly. Clip that. White Tiger just dodge rolled straight into the thing. That was funny. In the middle again. When he goes into the middle and he's immune, that's when the 4 ghosts come in. These ones. Realistically, you want to get rid of the purple one and the red one as soon as possible. But it's really up to you. That's just because those are the most dangerous when it comes to groups and they're panicking. Lightning, you have to dance a bit. The meteors, you have to block or step away from. That's lightning. If you look at the debuffs on the boss, or the buffs even, he's got several on there that are 30-odd seconds long. One is ice, one is fire. So we've got meteors and ice at the same time. Flesh is dead. Rip. Dangerous roly-poly indeed. That was. Meteor. So for the whole duration of those buffs, if those guys get in the middle, he will have them. You used to be able to light attack that and kill it, but now you can't. So in the video, if I say just light attack it, that's redundant now. They changed it. You can do the spin. Watch. Step out. Let go. I'm not blocking. Jumpy jump. Also, did you see the spin? Right, if I want him to face the other direction, I'm not going to do this. It's too long. I'm going to dodge roll, straight through him, and spin my camera. And he'll face me. Straight through, but we've got ads to deal with now because we're going into the last phase. This is VDSR final boss, but mini version. Other way round. The other one is large version of this. This was first. But yes, it's basically an air Atronach. Different mechanics, though. I mean, same spin, but the rest of it's very different. I can't see! Lightning straight away. Watch your feet. So this is the part where people panic, and there's no reason to. There's no DPS check here. You need to basically follow the same mechanics you've seen through the whole dungeon, i.e. avoid lightning, meteors, debuffs, and ice. If you see an orb, kill it. If there's no orbs, hit the boss. If there's walls, get out of them. Find a bloody space. So here is quite easy. Look for the gap. And there's a gap. I'm good. That one isn't going to get me, neither is that one. That needs to go, though. If you don't kill the orbs, you get overwhelmed by them. Always spin your camera to keep an eye on new walls. And back to square one. More walls coming. Madrea died to a meteor. No, he didn't. He died to a fucking wall. I saw that. That has to die. You never stack, because if you do, you'll get meteors. So if you stand in my space, that's silly. I should be able to get him. No, you got a nasty habit of standing on bodies, White Tiger. Ah, shit. Failed it. Got interrupted. Anyone else have those trials where you've always got one person that stands on the fucking body you're trying to res? I will get him up in a second, but you got to kill the orbs. Find a gap. Beautiful. I got him. No walls. Banging. I beget. Kill it. Orbs first. We lost Flesh. Damn it! I just got a dryer up as well. Bollocks. I'll get you. As long as the walls don't get me. Find a gap. Uh-oh, new wall. Gotcha. Please, no walls behind me. Gotcha. Kill the bubbles. Don't focus face the boss. Kill the bubbles. Tip, people never hug the walls or the edges, because if you do and the wall spawns right beside you, you are dead. Find a space. I must sleep. Thanks for the stream. You are welcome, Turtle Swatter. Thank you very much for watching. Yes! One banged. We don't include the last death because I wasn't paying attention. Dre's still in his mood of mega tanking, pretty much. Or they have a bank or a decon out while the whole time for no reason.
Listen!
They do. You listen. Good fart. That was mega. Well done. Smashed it. Notice, by the way, no execute panic. That was good. Right, people, I have to go. I've only got like 10 minutes and I would normally be gone anyway, so I'm heading off. Thank you very much for watching. White Tiger, Adrea, and Fles, thank you for joining. Massively appreciated, of course. Thank you for group. We need beer and cake in the chat for those because it's ballsy as fuck to join on stream, especially when you've got 1 or 2 judgmental eyes that jump in from their own Discord channels and have public conversation with each other that we don't know is obviously pre-planned. That happens. It's ballsy. Well done for joining and thank you very much. If you want to follow on socials, put socials in the chat for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The website is zonedgaming.com. Throne, Patreon, merch, and buy me a coffee. Had to think about that. Also, whoever was anonymous that donated to a crowdfunding gift on Throne yesterday, whoever you are, thank you very fucking much. Much appreciated. In the meantime, I will catch you tomorrow. Have fun, sleep well, eat stuff, get beer, whatever it is you're doing. Bye-bye.